Okay, welcome to the session. Good morning, students. Now today's class we discussed about arithmetic micro operations. Okay, arithmetic micro operations means what is the micro operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These are the micro operations. That operations are stored in the memory in computer. Okay, likewise, what are the arithmetic operations? How many types of arithmetic operations and micro operations? How it is internally stored in the computer? Let us discuss about the arithmetic micro operations. Okay, the definition of arithmetic micro operation means, okay, a micro operations is an elementary operation performed with the data stored in the register. Is an elementary operations that perform data stored in the register. Whatever operation can be done by the user, any addition, subtraction, multiplication and division that are stored in the computer register. Okay, in this micro operation, most often encountered in digital computer are classified into 4 categories. We have so many types of micro operations. In that we have mainly used 4 types of operations. Okay, we have classified into the 4 categories in the micro operations. These are the 4 micro operations. First one, register transfer micro operation. Transfer binary information from one register to another register. Okay, transfer the binary information from one register to another register. Already know the register transfer. What is, we have the content of R1 that can be transferred to the R2. That is the transferring of the register from R1 to R2. Okay, the meaning of this transfer symbol is the content of R1. R1 has some content and data is stored in the R1. The content of R1 is transferred to the R2. Okay, register transfer micro operations. Micro operations means some operation performed by the user in the form of binary information that can be transferred from one register to another register. That is the example for R1 has some content available in the R1. That information is transferred to R2. Okay, next, second one, arithmetic micro operations perform arithmetic operations or numeric data stored in the register. Okay, in the second category of the micro operations, arithmetic operation that can be stored in the register. Okay, next, third one, logical micro operation performed the bit manipulation operation on non-numeric data stored in the register. Okay, like register transfer. Register has some content that can be transferred to the another register. That is first one. Okay, arithmetic micro operation. Arithmetic micro operation has some binary information that is stored to the data in the data storage in the register. And also logical micro operation performed from the bit manipulation. That information is stored in the data stored in the register. Okay, data or information is stored in the register. Next, last, fourth one, shift micro operation performed the shift operations on data stored in the register. Okay, we have mainly four types of micro operations. First one, register transfer, the content of one register that can be transferred to the another register. Next, arithmetic micro operation is in the form of binary information. That information is transferred from one register to another register or data is stored in the register. Next, logical micro operation is in the form of bit manipulation. That data or information stored in the register. Next, logical micro operation perform bit manipulation. Next, shift micro operation perform this shift operation. The data or information is stored in the register. We have basically 4 categories. First one, register transfer from one register to another register. Next, arithmetic micro operations. Next, logical micro operation. Next, shift micro operations. Now in this class, let us discuss about the arithmetic micro operations. Already in earlier class we discussed about the register transfer micro operation in the form of binary information that is transferred from one register to another register. Already we discussed it in earlier class. Now we discussed about the arithmetic micro operation. Okay, the basic arithmetic micro operations are already we know what are the arithmetic micro operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division and increment, decrement and shift micro operation. Here we have arithmetic micro operations are, now we discussed about arithmetic micro operation, addition, subtraction, increment, decrement and shift operations. Addition, subtraction, increment, decrement and shift micro operation. The arithmetic micro operation is defined by the statement specified the add micro operation. This is a statement is very important for the arithmetic micro operation. The content of R1 plus R2 that is stored in the register R3. Okay, R1 is one register, R2 is second register and R3 is another register. Here in this statement we have three types of register. The content of R1 and then R1 content is added to R2. The whole R1 and R2 content is transferred to the R3. This is a statement defined for the arithmetic micro operations. Next, subtraction is most often implemented through complementation and addition. Okay, whatever the addition we have to calculate it, just only simple A plus B or register 1 and register 2. Whether in subtraction we have to do the complement. Okay, first any negative number, negative binary number or decimal number we have to take. Then we have to add the complement or ones complement to the subtraction number and then add 1 to the ones complement. Okay, in this the statement of this subtraction. Okay, R1 is one register and R2 is one register. R2 is denoted by, here it is R3, R1 plus R2 plus 1. Here R2 is a negative. R2 is a subtraction value. That's why here R2 is subtraction. That is it will place it as a complement by R2 bar. Plus 1 means only R2 bar means 1's complement. Then take the R2 bar to plus 1 to 2's complement. This is a subtraction statement for arithmetic micro operation. Okay, R2 is a symbol for 1's complement of R2. Adding 1 to 1's complement produce 2's complement. Adding the content of R1 to 2's complement, R2 is equal to R1 minus R2. Here the physical representation of this R1, the information transfer to R1 plus 1. Here R2 means complement. This is a 1's complement number and plus adding the plus 1 to that 1's complement means here it is a 2's complement. Okay. Finally it is represented with R1 minus R2. R1 has some data, R1 register has some data and R2 register has some data. The both data that can be transferred to the R3 register. Here R2 is represented like we have to change the negative number to plus R bar plus 1. This is meaning of 1's complement that is added to the R2 1's complement and 2's complement. Minus R2 means 2's complement. R2 bar plus 1. Okay, this is a representation of arithmetic micro operation representation of arithmetic micro operation representation of addition and arithmetic micro operation of subtraction. Okay. Okay, these are the arithmetic micro operation. In arithmetic micro operation, we have totally 7 micro operations are present. Okay, this is a table, symbolic designations of the arithmetic micro operations. They are the 7 arithmetic micro operations. They are the 7 arithmetic micro operations. These are the possible ways for the transferring of the register from one register to another register, like arithmetic micro operations or addition, subtraction by using that. Addition, subtraction, increment, decrement and shift operations by using these terminology we have to implement 7 micro operations. These are the symbolic designation. First of all we have to see R3, R1 plus R2, the content of R1 and R2 that is transferred to R3. R1 plus R2 and that is transferred to R3. Second one R1 minus R2, the content of R1 minus R2 is transferred to R3. Next, the complement of content R2. Here R2 is one register. Okay, this is a negative number, that's why we have to place it as bar, R2 bar. It takes as a 1's complement, that content is transferred to R2. Next, This is a 2's complement. R2 bar plus 1. This is a 1's complement. This is a 2's complement. Okay, by adding 1 to the 1's complement means it is a 2's complement. That information is transferred to R2. Next R3. R1 plus R2 plus 1. Here the information is, here the fifth one is a place of 2. R3, R1 minus R2. R2 means already we see in the last side R2 bar plus 1. Okay, we are using the second one, content of R1 minus R2 transferred to R3. Okay, this is followed by using this second slide. Okay, next R1 plus 1. It is incremented by R1 register is incremented by 1 and R1 register is decremented by 1. This is the increment operation and this is the decrement operation. This is incremented by 1, that means plus 1. This is incremented by minus 1. This is the decrement operation. These are the arithmetic micro operation. Okay, first one we have to see R1 plus R2. Here R1 plus R2 means addition of R1 and R2, that is transferred to R3. Okay, R1 minus R2, that is transferred to R3, or R2 bar. R2 bar means this is a subtraction operation. It is a 1's complement. That's why we place it as R2 bar. Next one, fourth one, R2 bar plus 1 means 2's complement. Next R3 means R1 plus R2 plus 1. This statement, by using this second statement, R2 means R2 bar plus 1. Here first we have to convert this R1 plus R2 bar plus 1. Then we follow the R1 minus R2. Next, sixth one, R1 plus 1 means incremented by 1. That register is incremented by 1. Next, R1 minus 1 means that register is decremented by 1. Okay, these are the arithmetic micro operations. This is a symbolical description of arithmetic micro operations. Okay, by using that arithmetic micro operations, in those 7 operations we have to perform only 3 operations. Okay, by using the 4-bit representation. Okay, let us see the diagrammatic representation. This is the description and the conditions about the diagram. Okay, this is the 4-bit binary adder. First one, in that micro operation we have to perform the 4-bit binary adder. 4-bit binary adder. Here we have to take one, FA is one register, second register, third register and fourth register. What is the meaning of FA? It is a fully adder. What is the definition of fully adder? Okay, fully adder means addition of 2 binary numbers whose size is 4-bit. Okay, what is fully adder? Addition of 2 binary numbers. It is the size of whose size is 4-bit. Why we have to take the only fully adder? We have both the half adder and fully adder. Okay, half adder only useful for 2 bits. Half adder is represented by represented by 2 bits, and fully adder is represented by 4-bit. Here we have to take the 4-bit binary adder. That's why you take the fully adder in the circuit diagram. Okay, here 4 bits means A0, B0, C0. Okay, the carry is also, here we have to take the 4 bits. Okay, input of 4 bits. That's why we take the fully adder. Okay, fully adder. Here, okay, A0, B0, A1, B1, A0, B0, A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, B3. These are the inputs for each register, each fully adder. Okay, these are the inputs. Here C0 means carry. Okay, the carry of one fully adder to the next fully adder. Okay, the carry of first fully adder output is the previous fully adder's input. Okay, this is the, for example, we have 0 is the carry. The carry is this 0 is a output of first fully adder. Next fully adder has a input of this carry. Okay, we have 4 fully adders, binary numbers, addition of binary numbers whose size is 4-bit. That's why you take the fully adder. Okay, less than 2 bits, only 2 bits, we have to take the half adder. Okay, let us take the example how this diagram is implemented by the 4-bit representation. Okay, we have to take 0, 1, 1, 0, sorry. Okay, this is the example 4-bit representation. Now we add these two binary numbers 1, 0, 1 is carry and 0, 1, 0, 1. This is a representation of negative number. Already we know in the most least significant bit means 1, it is a negative number. 1 means negative number. 0 of most significant bit, it is represented as positive. Okay, in most significant bit, this is the least significant bit, this is the most significant bit. Here carry is 1, that's why it is a negative number. Here the carry is 0. Whether the carry is 0, it is a positive number. Okay. Here we have to place A0, A1, A2, A3. Is here we have to take first one A3 0, 1, 1, 0 and this is a representation, this is for B representation. We have to take the another number as B input 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. From starting we have to take carry is 0. There is no change in the output. Carry is nothing. Okay. 1 means any changing of the output. 0 means nothing. Okay. That's why we have to place it as 0 is a carry. Okay. The addition of A0, B0 plus C0 is, the sum is calculated, that is stored in S0. Okay. A0 plus B0 plus carry 0 is placed in S0. If any carry is placed, that is transferred to C1 to the next fully adder. Okay, here we have to take input as 0, 1. There is no carry, only 1 is placed. Okay, A0 plus B0 means 1. There is no carry, only 0 is carry, that is there is no input is transferred. Whether it is a 1, we have to transfer to the next fully adder, it is considered as an input. Okay, like that we perform that operation. Okay, these are the content of first binary number is a content of A register and second binary number is content of B register. Here carry is 1, that's why it is a negative number. Here we have to place it. Further calculation we have to get the carry is 0, it is a considered as positive number. Okay, here final carry is 0, it is a negative, 1 means positive. Okay, here we can get the 0, there is no change in the result. Whether it get the positive 1, here negative, 0 means positive. Here final carry will be 0. 0 means positive and 1 means negative. Here final carry is 0, there is no change. Okay, the final carry will be 1, it is transferred to the 2's complement, 1's complement, and then 1's complement is added by 1 to the 2's complement. Okay, final carry is 0 or 1. 0 means positive, 1 means negative. Okay, 0 will be get the output, there is no change. 1 will be get, they can add the 2's complement, that result. Okay, here it is we take the 4-bit binary adder, that's why you take the fully adder. Fully adder means addition of two binary number whose size is 4-bit. Okay, initially we take the carry is a 0. Okay, addition of A0, B0 and C0, that is the sum is stored in S0. Here also addition of B1, A1 and C1. Okay, here any carry is there, that's why we added the C0. Here any carry is there, that is a 1. If no carry, that is a 0. Okay, A1, B1 and C1 that is placed in S1. Here also C2, A2, B2 that is placed in sum is placed in S2. Next C3, A3, B3 the sum is placed in S3. Okay, final carry is 0 and 1. 0 means positive, 1 is negative. The 1 is get, we can convert this result to the 2's complement. This is the 4-bit binary adder. Okay, next we see the 4-bit binary adder and subtractor. In previous example, we only see the addition. Okay, now we see the addition and subtraction. Okay, the subtraction of binary number can be done most conveniently by means of the complement. Okay, why we use the complement? The subtraction number can be done conveniently to representation to the user. That's why you use the subtraction value. We can make the subtraction to the complement. Okay, mainly in addition there is no calculations are required. Only whenever we got the result of the subtraction we can implement the complement operation. Okay, here is the diagrammatic representation of the 4-bit binary adder and subtraction. Okay, here also we take the 4-bit representation. That's why we take the fully adder. Fully adder means addition of two binary number whose size is 4-bit. Okay, this is also a similar to the previous one, 4-bit binary adder. Okay, here is a little change in the 4-bit adder and also 4-bit binary adder and also subtractor. Okay, here we use the exclusive OR gate. Here we use the exclusive OR symbol. This is also similar to the previous diagram, but in this diagram we see the exclusive OR gates. Okay, here we have to identify. This is the M means mode control. M is mode control. Mode control means input to this input of this circuit. Whether the mode control is 0 or in the form of 1. Here also in this in previous example, here also carry C0, C1, C2 and C3, final C4. The resultant output will be the C4. Okay, the input of this first fully adder is C0, then the output of first fully adder is the input of the next fully adder. Okay, here we have to, here XOR gate is receives the two inputs B0 and M. B0 and M. Okay, M means whether 0 or 1 or B0 means 0 or 1. Okay, here we have to XOR gate. What is the work of this in the circuit? Exclusive OR takes, receives two inputs in mode control or B0. Okay, B0 means either 0 or 1 and mode control is 0 or 1. Okay, for example, we have to take mode control. Mode control 0 and okay, B0, A0 and C0 the sum is placed in S0. Here also B1, A1, C1 the sum is placed in S1. Okay, here also B2, A2, C2 the sum is placed in S2. Here also B3, A3, C3 the sum is placed in S3. This is the C4 is final carry. First of all, you have to take mode control is 0, 1, 0 or 1. Mode control or mode bit means 0 or 1. For example, you have to take, it receives exclusive or receives the two inputs. Means B0 means either 0 or 1. Okay, here you have to 0 means 0 means positive and 1 means negative. Already we know that. Okay. First of all, we have to take the mode control 0. Mode control 0 exclusive or B. Okay, mode control is 0. Here B is either 1 or 0. First of all, we have to take 0 equal to 0. Next, we have to take mode control is 0. Exclusive or B is 0 or 1. Already 0 is calculated. Next 1 that equal to 1. Okay, this is the mode control of 0. Next, we have to take the mode control of 1. M exclusive or B. 1. M means 1. Already we take the 0. Next we have to take 1. M exclusive OR, B 0 means, B means 0, that equal to 1. Next, mode control is 1 and exclusive OR B is 1, it equal to 0. Here we have to present 1 is carry. Okay, 1 is forwarded to the fully adder. Here it is a mode control of positive number, here it is a mode control of negative number. Here we have to, in previous slide only in previous diagram 4-bit representation we have to take only addition operation. Here by using exclusive OR we have to take the addition and subtraction operation. Mode control means either positive number and negative numbers. Okay, mode control. Here the whatever the mode control, then C naught also, here mode is 0 or 1. Here C naught means carry also either 0 or 1. Next remaining operation is same like as first addition of 4-bit binary adder. Only you have to place 0 and 1 means either it is a positive number you have to add and negative number we have to subtract. The similar one before 4-bit binary adder, it is similar to the addition and subtraction operation. Okay, this is a binary increment. What is the binary increment? Incremented by 1. For example, you have to take R3 is 1 register. R3 plus 1. This is incremented by 1. Here we have to take only 1 bit. Okay, here we have to take only 2 bits. That's why we take this circuit diagram as half adder. Okay, why we take full adder? The whole binary number has 4 bits. That's why we have to take the 4 bit. Highest number 4 bit we have 4 bit. That's why we take the fully adder. Only 2 bits representation. That's why we have to take the half adder. Here we have to take 4 half adders. For example, you have to take what is the increment operations of binary number 1 1 0 0 1. You have to increment it by 1. 1 0 1 1. Here only we have to perform the operation in 2 bits. That's why the resultant will be placed in half adder. Okay, here A0 and 1. Here X and Y plus X plus Y, that the sum is stored in S0. Here also X plus Y, that the sum is stored in S1. This is the second half adder. Next, X plus Y, the sum is placed in S2. X plus Y, that is sum is placed in S3. Okay, here C means carry. Okay, for example, this is Y means we have to increment it by 1. Okay, next carry is, here carry is the input of next half adder. Like that remaining also. Okay, like that. Here also carry is the input of next half adder. Here also carry is the input of next half adder. Here the input means, here in example we take 1 1 0 0. This is the input. Here the input we have to add 1 to the input. That is incremented by 1. This is a half adder. Okay, 4-bit binary incremented. Okay. Now today's class what you discussed. Okay, what is the micro operations? Arithmetic micro operations have addition, subtraction, increment, decrement and shift operations. Mainly 4 basic micro operations. They are register transfer, arithmetic micro operation, logical micro operations and shift micro operation. In today's class we discussed about the arithmetic micro operations. Next class we discussed about arithmetic circuits. Okay, thank you.